Before we actually talk about this cross-examination, Oscar Michelin, let me just tell you one thing that's happened in that courtroom for all of our viewers to pay attention. And if here's where you want to get on social media, this is the place to get on right now. The elected sheriff, the elected public official, has opted out, Tracy Evans, of being shown on camera, along with a bunch of other law enforcement people that have testified, a number of law enforcement people that testified, and the judges said even the killers will be able to opt out. But here, you're elected. You give press conferences. You want transparency in that courtroom. People are interested in the community. People are interested around the United States and around the world in this case, and you opt out. I would suggest you're doing a dereliction to your own duties here. But that's my own opinion, not an opinion of the Law&Crime Network. But Tracy Evans, come on the air. Talk to us about why you made that decision after you testify, and maybe we can have a discussion. Oscar Michelin, your thoughts?
Well, I mean, certainly the law should not apply to law enforcement. In other words, if you're taking that oath and you're taking the responsibility of being a public law enforcement, never mind an elected official, I don't think you should be allowed to have your testimony hidden behind, without a camera, if there are cameras allowed in the courtroom. It just makes sense to me that the public, if the state has decided to allow cameras in the courtroom, subject to the witness's discretion, but I don't believe that should apply to law enforcement officials and especially elected public officials.
Yeah.